The new billion-dollar Viking stadium is 1/5 complete.
Along the way, those stadium organizers are making some costly changes, but this noon they're assuring Minnesotans that the Vikings will be the ones picking up the cost. Nina Moini, live at the construction site. Nina, taxpayers have already paid for half of the stadium. You expect changes along the way when a project is this big?
Right. I want you to look at what 20% completion looks like, Jason. And things are well underway here at the construction site. And today, the stadium organizers say it isn't uncommon for a major project like this to run up some additional costs. But again, they say they want to make it clear there is no more public funding for this project. So the Vikings have to step up and pay for these changes. The Vikings already are contributing $49 million for any unforeseen costs and improvements during construction. Today, the Minnesota Sports Facilities Authority approved an additional $500,000 for a couple of specific new improvements they want to make. They say along the way they've run into these, including wanting to add another elevator, which would bring the total at the new stadium to 8 elevators, and some other improvements to the skyways leading in and out of the stadium. Also some additional mechanical, electrical costs along the way. The head of the MSFA says there could also be more changes as they make their way toward completion, hopefully in 2016.
It's more about costs that we're looking at, that we think, you know, gosh, it would be better to have this additional elevator. So the team steps up to put that in. As they look at the design of the skyways and the queuing that has to take place for large crowds, you know, it's like there's a better way to do this.
So again, still a couple years left as this project makes its way toward completion, so there will likely be other unforeseen costs that everyone runs into. But right now, every single day, the MSFA says there are about 665 people working out here at the construction site. They tell me they're working really fast right now because, as you well know, as we go into winter, the weather tends not to cooperate here in Minnesota, and it might slow things down. But right now, at 20% completion here at the construction site.
It is pretty impressive when you go by to see all that's been done so far. But Nina, there were some concerned citizens at the meeting today as well that we've heard from before.
We have, Jamie, I would say about 20 people came to this meeting today. This is just a monthly regular meeting. They had signs. They wanted to make their voices heard once again. These are the people who are concerned about birds in the area migrating through Minnesota and across the Mississippi, and potentially, they say, running into some of the windows, the glass, that when this stadium is complete, that's one of the great things about it, is you're supposed to see in and out of the stadium. They're concerned about that, so they did come here today to make their voices heard. The MSFA, though, saying, Jamie, it's just not in their budget.
Yeah, Nina, thank you.